Okay.
Not figured out Eau Rouge yet.
Okay, I think we're good now. Now I'm going to turn the overall volume up. There we go. Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah, it sounds good now, loud and clear.
Perfect. Yeah, so one thing I'll teach you about this track, there's a very famous turn here. It's the one when you're going up the hill toward the beginning of it. It has a name. It's called Eau Rouge.
Uh-huh.
It actually stands for, it's actually like French for red water. Rouge being red, Eau being water. And I think there's like a river with like copper minerals, or I can't remember. There's some mineral in it that makes it look like it's red, that runs underneath it. But it's not the river that's the big thing. It's just the fact that it's this uphill, quick right left, like it's like a left right left going uphill. It's extremely fast. Like if your car is set up right, you're going flat out.
Oh, that hill coming up the hill?
Yeah, coming up the hill at the very
I had got to that point where I could hit on the inside and stay in at full bore. But I won't be able to do it with the stock Indy setting, I know that, because I kind of evolved my SPA setup last time off of my Indy setup.
Okay.
But yeah, that'll be on. You still get the bumps down at the end of the.
Yeah, I get there's a bump I get after the first real chicane. It's like right before a 180-degree turn.
Right.
So I get a bump there, and then there's a bump like 2 turns later. So there's 2 places where I kind of experience some bumps.
I'm gonna go easy on this first one.
Yeah, spun out. I got a lap down of about 203, 202.9. Spun out in turn 1. So I guess since I've already spun out, I might as well go ahead and try Eau Rouge at speed. Tires are certainly warm. Oh yeah, that felt good. I can certainly go faster. But yeah.
In other words, Florence Road.
Oh yeah. Florence Road.
I'm gonna have to get my ankle strength back driving the old G-Tech. Gotta watch this turn here because I know. There we go.
Oh, the chicane at the very end.
Yeah.
Or like the back. Actually, that's like more aggressive than a chicane.
I was gonna say, yeah, you have to be on your P's and Q's on that one, you know.
Yeah, it's like I think in reality you should shift down to first, but I'm too afraid of accelerating in first, so at the moment I'm in second.
Yeah, it's like I can go flat out in this setup, but it's definitely slippery.
Oh really?
Like I feel like I'm driving an old Grand Prix car when I do it because I slide.
Nice.
I mean, it's a controlled slide, but
Yeah, I miss the broad sliding in pavement.
yeah, me too. And that's something I kind of want. I've seen a lot of good mods in this game for that. I kind of like to, run one of those sometime, just to see if we could do it.
Yeah, like 60s IndyCar might be pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, because I wouldn't mind running some of the historic IndyCar races at some point. Like if somebody's got mods from the 60s or the 70s, or even going back further, just because it's like one of those where it's like, yeah, you're going literally as flat out as you can, and turns are difficult, but that's just because cars aren't really able to handle those types of turns at that speed at that time.
Right.
I just be curious to drive one, see how it works out. Gotta figure out these bumps here. I gotta figure out the numbers of these turns. I don't have them numbered yet.
Well, got a little spinnerino there in the very aggressive final chicane. The one thing that's really funny
All
about
right,
this
that
track
was a
is
200.44.
gosh, my spotter's shouting at me. Let me turn that down.
You ran a 2:13.
Yeah, that's what it's like. He's trying to yell over the engine that I've muted.
It's like a drill sergeant.
Okay. All right, that's good. Actually, I guess while I'm in here, I might as well. I'm gonna do little tinkerings.
Crap, your indie setup's already better than my spa setup, apparently. No, I haven't had a flawless lap or anything, but
What did I run?
I'm showing that I'm +3 to you. Whoops.
Let's see here.
Did you run a 158?
Oh yeah, I guess I can check.
Yeah, if you're already.
I ran a 2-minute flat, so it's like two minutes
seconds faster
point.
than me.
Yeah, 2.4. 2 minutes point 0.4 of a second. There you go.
Okay.
Garage. Okay. Oh yeah, I wonder what. Okay, we're running on the medium softs. Did we decide medium soft was good on this track?
I don't know about this track. That's what we found out. I think was best at Indy.
Oh, and I forgot our fuel's crazy on here too.
Oh yeah, our fuel is not.
Yeah, I was on race fuel there. I'm gonna go down to 5
It
laps.
also is like, I think like the max fuel you can put on here, like wouldn't cover the number of laps that we would generally run, but it's more like the laps or sorry, the lap estimate is off.
Oh, I gotcha.
Do you remember that? Because we thought, based on what the lap estimate said, we thought we might have to.
Oh, on this one, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so we probably got a ridiculous amount of gas. Because I thought, wasn't it? It's actually showing you have more, right?
Well,
It's showing you have less than what you actually have. That's it.
Yeah, so I can't remember if there was a conversion that we had come up with, but it might be like it's actually 2 laps for every lap that it shows on there. I'm gonna bring mine down, give that a try.
I just got a bunch of favorites and retweets. I had made a comment on Twitter. I said, does everyone have their liquor, juji fruit, and popcorn ready for tomorrow's GOP debate? Not trying to be political, but you know, I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah, it is.
Because
I mean, especially how people are looking at this like it's like an entertainment thing, as opposed to selecting the next leader of the free world.
Right. Yeah, that's it's funny. We've all kind of it's like we all forgot how scary that was apparently because it's been so much of a joke, you know.
Yeah, because it's like, oh yeah, it'll be great. It's like, don't forget, you're also selecting this person to be one of like 6 people in the world that has the authority to shoot nuclear weapons.
Yeah, right.
Putting this person in charge of the greatest military on Earth. You're also somebody who has great economic control over things. Like, but just it's like this is the most powerful person on Earth, and you're saying that because Donald Trump says things that are funny. It's like
right.
It's like well. It's like he might be a good leader, but he's going about it like he's trying to be a celebrity.
That's my thing. Yeah, I agree on that. I was going to say most people like him because, well, okay, let me say this. Most people say they like him because, well, he says what nobody else says. I was like, yeah, well, that's because, he's not.
Else says that same stuff,
right.
Be like, oh, that's just
now, I say he's one of the best entertainers ever. But like I said, I would never, and I'll vote for him in the Republican primary. But when,
it's kind of like saying, as much as I really liked George Carlin and the things that he said, I don't know if I'd necessarily want him to be president of the United States of America.
Right. Now, Kevin, let's not get excessive. No, I'm just kidding.
That's
kidding.
right. I could just see the great debate: George Carlin versus Donald Trump. Who would you select for president?
Oh gosh, man, George Carlin would tear a new asshole,
And he would say that he would.
Yeah. Let's see what kind of lap we can pull now. Oh. Well, apparently.
I'm gonna spin turn 1 just for good measure.
Yeah, I spun on top of the hill there. Let me. Mediums aren't working. Mediums aren't working for me. I mean, maybe if I got like 5 laps under my belt, they'd work better. But
You go softer?
I'm going back to medium soft. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me what is going on here with this? Okay. Medium soft.
I'm just not used to low fuel. Like I came to that first.
You know what? That's
turn.
another thing. That's probably another thing that I'm not used to.
Well, also it's just I haven't played this much. It's so weird, like going back and forth between different racing games, because it's like think that I've been playing Diddy Kong Racing and Stunt Race FX a lot over
Right.
the past couple months, and now I'm back on R Factor, and it's like why am I not tapping A?
Did we have our limit set down at 19.2? Did we have it maxed out on these cars? I can't remember. Or did we leave it at 18.8?
I don't know if I messed with the rev limiter on here. I know we increased it on the IndyCar. I don't know if we ever messed with it on here.
Okay, let's see here. I was trying to adjust my spoilers a little bit because I thought I was oversteering just a little, so I added a little more in the front on the downforce, but I haven't had enough time to test it yet, so I wouldn't go jumping into that. But let me.
Yeah, I could actually probably do with a little less downforce. Honestly, it's like I've got. It seems like pretty good control. That first turn is the only one that really gives me trouble, and I think that'll give me trouble no matter how much downforce I have on it. Just because I mean it's a 175-degree turn. It's a
basic 216 3. Oh, I forgot. I actually forgot I messed with my basic settings on this one. Yeah, I might go basic on this just to start off with. It's like a template. You know what I mean?
That's certainly good. Like I would think that basic is a place to start, and then once you need to fine tune, then you go into the detail.
I don't think I need 216 mile an hour on this track. You know.
Well, this is a pretty fast track. I mean, there's a lot of fast turns. Do you need 216?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say maybe I need a little more acceleration than I do top speed. That's the way I feel.
Yeah, you need that balance. I mean, this is certainly a fast track.
Yeah.
If you're at Monza, you want every bit of speed you can get.
Half there. 207.
Got a little shift happy.
Speed. I like it when I can hear your car go by and you sound like you're off in the distance, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, let's see. Speed. Well, that's not going to work. Let me try this. I'm going to be really cutting myself off on top speed, but I just want to see how it drives like this, and we'll give it a couple laps.
It's probably best to give yourself actually, give yourself almost too much comfort in terms of handling, and then start like chipping it away. Is probably a better approach to take.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit my top speed pretty quick here. Whoa, definitely got the acceleration. Might be too much acceleration actually.
I
feel like
your top speed's not gonna get it up.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say I'm gonna max out before. So let me go ahead and just put this shenanigans to a stop. The Grand National's a fine automobile, but I don't know if Spa is the ideal place for it.
Okay, I ran a 158.
Let me back to this
low
down
fuel.
a little bit.
Low fuel, medium soft tires, and whatever setup I had before. I haven't tinkered with the setup at all.
Grip. I have an idea. This might work. Actually, this might work decent. Let me try that. Soft, okay. Alright. There we go.
Yeah, slow down more I needed to there. Okay, being a little cautious until I get the right setup.
So the first few hundred yards feels pretty good. I'm only letting out in the warm-up lap or the cold lap because on the hill because the tires are still cold. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, no reason to take any chances yet.
So we'll just try to get these bad boys Huh, it's pulling in pretty hard. Now it feels like it's got oversteer. I'm gonna go. Well, that's probably, like I said, they're cold, so trying to get this thing warmed up a little bit.
It's on like the like heavy metal song for like one of the bosses on Donkey Kong
Oh, really?
Tropical Freeze. Oh yeah, it sounds really awesome right now. As I lay down a 157 maybe? 156.8.
Damn, boy. Is that on the standard Indy setup?
No, it's on whatever spa setup I had.
Oh, okay, from the old days. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember we got down to like, I think we got as low, didn't we get like to 151 at one point? 152?
I think I got the 152.
Whoa.
So, I mean,
Okay.
I probably would have been in this setup. I mean, it's showing me having really low fuel right now.
And I checked in real life on this track, they run like a 146 or something. I thought I remember looking, or let me say at least in 06, you know, with the types of cars we're driving.
Yeah.
So we're not too far. Well, 5 seconds is a lot. But I mean, relative to Indianapolis, it's actually pretty good on here. But I'm trying to get these tires warmed up. Then I'm going to do a quick blast once I get through the aggressive chicane. It's like that turnout by Grandma Dean's house. You remember that?
Yeah.
That's Spa of Henry County. It's just that little couple of yards.
Yeah.
Oh, I caught the damn apex and it threw me off on the hill. Got to cut in further. I'm going to keep driving on this though because I want to see if it gets better. As soon as I drive straight. Gosh, I was doing better with the Indy setup. Okay, let me...
I can't quite get that next to last turn right.
Gotta sit back a little bit. There we go.
I cannot. I don't have the proper like brake marker. Like
Which one, the last turn?
no, on the first turn.
Yeah, the first turn. Remember we had that issue where it was like, I always brake too soon.
Yeah, right now it's like I keep thinking I'm gonna brake too soon, so I've been missing a ball quite a bit. There's a lot. I mean, probably almost every turn I could do quite a bit better on.
So either I'm driving shittier than I was or the setup's not as good. It's probably the low fuel that...
Well, one, I think that the setup might not be optimal. 'Cause I don't remember what. Okay, let me try to keep track.
Well, I mean, I've actually... I'm working this up from scratch, so it might take me a time or two to...
Sure, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's fine. And especially if if we end up doing like a time attack thing on here, then you'll have something to shoot for, so you'll know if you're improving or not. But not just on the short run, over like race distance as well.
Right. Okay, I'm going to try to hit this next lap a little harder than... Because I spun out mainly on that last lap, so let me...
0.4 of a second up from my best time.
All right, that was a 2:22.1.
I'm
Try to take some downforce out.
I'm 20 seconds up on my last... Okay, here it goes. Well, I just smacked the wall, so that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna keep running on this until I get through that hill.
156.1. Yeah, fuel is burning off at like it might be a gallon a lap.
Okay, this setup's garbage.
I'm reaching 194, 190. So I'm reaching like 195.
Oh, no wonder it's garbage. It set my wing like way up to 26
Oh, wow.
on basic. Yeah, gosh, dang. Let's get that crap down there. Okay. Gosh, it's a wonder the thing would even turn. Or let me say, it's a wonder the thing would even go. Okay.
Wouldn't even move, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like basically you're driving with a giant parachute.
Yeah. Okay. Again, funny cars, fine automobiles, but not ideal on Spa. I was.
Well, you know, they're good for that first quarter mile.
They'd make it up the hill, but then they'd fly off somewhere. You know.
Feel like a
Oops.
spaceship after the hill.
Shit, I can't even pull out of the pits anymore. Normal. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try with a decent air this time. Well, I can tell it's handling better already. I almost did not lift on that hill, so.
Yes, there's 11 minutes to go. Yeah, just to let you know, my current setup, my front and rear wing are both at 18. And my rev limit is at 18.8, which I think is just it's the default. And there's about 10 minutes to go in the practice session.
Feels a little better already, and my tires aren't even warm. So let me, like I said, the acceleration and stuff like that is something I don't have a problem with. Like I can't do basic on downforce. I have to fine tune it. So you know, that's what I've done, and it seems like it's getting a little better.
What's your setting right now?
Cheese nip by cheese nip. Well, I'm out on the track right now. Let me.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm letting you know, my original setup coming in here was 18 on both.
Right.
I'm trying it right now with 16.
Now I know I'm 10 on the front spoiler and 12 on the rear spoiler, so I have very little.
Okay, so you have a lot less now.
Yeah. Which is funny because the car actually sticks better. I don't. Maybe it's my driving style. Maybe that's why. Okay, so now I'm going into.
I'm noticing, yeah, I'm not sticking nearly as well. I mean, I'm running on cold tires here on the outlet, but it's like I'm not sticking nearly as well as I was.
Okay, let's see if we can get a decent time here. I actually do try to lock the tires up just a little bit on the first one, so I kind of get
So you get some
a
more
little
heat.
friction going. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going over the hill full blast right now, no problem. Yeah, wide open throttle. So. See, my goal is always to be just hitting the rev limiter right about that first turn over the hill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what the turn that kind of throws us off, which I don't know how great my time will be this time because I drove off when I was talking, but it's definitely, I'm not spinning. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's a good start. Keeping the car straight is certainly a good start. Alright, starting my first hot lap with the 16 setting. Got a little hesitant on the accelerator after out of turn 1.
Son of a bitch.
So it's going well, huh?
Well, it is going a lot better than it was. I'm not spinning. I just went over the apex a little bit, but
Okay.
don't you be trying to play on my weaknesses. It's like, oh, sounds like a shortcoming. I better say something. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I'm just worried about your hand.
Oh yeah, I gotcha. Well, thankfully this game dictates I have to use both hands, so I can't relieve my stress.
You don't drive like you're just cruising down the can't relieve your stress.
All right,
Just cruise
that
down
was
the highway.
a 156.03.
You just don't care.
Spitting out a goddamn it, honey.
Nah, 6-4.
Alright.
Was it you who sent the tweet of that picture?
Oh, yeah.
Easy eating
Yeah, cruising down the street in my 6th store and it was a Nintendo 64. Yeah, that was me. That was me.
That was beautiful. Did you make that, or?
No, I didn't make that. I found it. Some guy tweeted it. I follow a bunch of gamer people on Twitter and some parody sites too.
Well, mine are mostly speedrunners. Yours are probably more.
Yeah, casual and people trying to promote their channel and stuff. Well, it was going good. I spun out, but this is definitely a lot better, I have to say. I don't know what I ran on the last lap, though. Whoops.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a better time.
So I don't want to turn that on. My tires are getting a lot hotter. I know that.
Okay, not quite as good of a time, but just on the first lap. Oh, and then I spun out. Dang it. Turn 1, I swear. But I think that this setup is certainly one that can give me a better time for sure.
Guess I'll try to get around the track so I can take another decent lap. Yeah, really, it wasn't the car's fault. I got up too far on the apex and it started to pull me to the right. So that was my mistake.
Up Eau Rouge, or
Oh no, it was on that one. You know what though? Braking there, that was awfully naughty of it. I hit the brakes and it pulls me to the right and spins me out. That wasn't very nice.
lock up a tire.
I didn't lock up. Usually when you lock, well, I guess you lock them and it comes back like it comes back out and it'll jerk you around. But there, I guess they didn't lock them because usually when you lock them, it won't turn anywhere. But oh well.
Man, speedrunning's hurting my hand because now it's like I'm doing this, and it's like my left hand's like stressing a little bit. It's
Let's
like,
see if I can
what
get
the
one
heck?
decent lap under my. I did get a 159, I think, one time.
16.51.
Gosh, dang. Yeah, that's no good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in a. Like I said, my best time right now is 156.1.
Oh.
I will not improve this time.
156.0 I got. And that was definitely
Oh,
before
awesome.
the lap I just ran, so.
Awesome.
For
Yeah,
some.
you're a tenth up on me. Awesome.
Yeah, my brakes are getting a little crazy there. I might actually dial back my brakes. Let me see this here. Where are my brakes at?
Change the brake pressure, or
Yeah, a little bit. Actually, advanced. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Some of this, gosh, I don't know. That's crazy.
I
Okay.
think it's on general.
Yeah, it's in general. It is in general. I was looking at something else in advance, though.
Gosh, I keep spinning in turn 1 for whatever reason. Now I have to go all the way around. Takes 2 minutes to complete a lap to be able to start a new one.
Got a 90%. There we go.
How much time we got left? Because I know it's not gonna
Oh.
be much. 4 minutes.
Oh yeah, 4 minutes. Yeah, 3:45. I'm gonna see if I can get around to a hot lap real quick.
Yeah, I mean, if you're out before 2:30, you should make it pretty easily. So I don't think I'll be able to do. Well, I'll be able to do. Well, one, I guess, one hot lap. The whole goal is to not spin in turn 1, and then just complete the lap. Well, then go aggressive, actually. So get through turn 1 conservatively, and then be aggressive on the rest of the lap. Qualifying, I want to try to get down to the 154s, I guess, based on where we are in practice here.
What did we run? 159?
We're 156.
Oh, okay.
Try to get it down in a couple seconds. I mean, I'll go on a really low fuel run. So it looks to me like just a little over a gallon a lap gets used up.
So we can just go based on how many gallons then, instead of going by how many laps.
Yeah, set your fuel accordingly. But it looks like it's about a gallon, or whatever the unit of measure is. I just assume it's gallons. I went into the brakes, you know, kind of got down to, and then just released the brakes real quick so it wouldn't lock up and spin out. Let's see how the rest of the lap goes.
Okay. Let's see what we can get on this lap. I dropped my brake pressure to 90%. They don't seem to lock up anymore.
And to abort.
Are you going full bore up the hill?
Like I'm not top speed, but I'm going. I mean, I'm flat out.
Yeah, me too. I'm reaching about.
Apparently, you had a really good first sector on your lap because I was down over a second to you on the first lap. We ended up 0.1 different in the end, but you must have had a really good first sector. Oh, you have low downforce, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 in the front, 12 in the back.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I have 90% on my pressure and my brakes, which seems to be helping a lot. This should be a really good lap. I want to see what I can get.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of your way then, because I'm not too far ahead of you, and I'm not gonna be able to get another hot lap started, so I'm just gonna pull over here. You'll see me.
I slowed down too far on that, but it shouldn't hurt too bad. At least not compared to what we're running.
Yellow. I'm on board watching you live. So I don't know if you know this, but if you click on somebody and you're watching them, and it has a 20-second delay. If you press escape, it'll go to live.
Yeah,
Escape again, it'll go to...
I found that out. Yeah, I like that you can go live.
Looked pretty good through those last two turns.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. Oh, there it is right there, 153.
53.
That's pretty good, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's really good. 'Cause, yeah, like I said, I think we were down in the 151, 152 area.
Do you want me to share my? Or are you gonna stay with what
No.
you got?
I'm gonna alter it a little bit because like the setup I have has been good. There's two turns I'm messing up on, so it's like I think I'll just try to take them fairly conservatively.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna try this setup once, and then I'm gonna try dialing back the downforce a little bit, and we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna advance the session to qualifying.
Okay. Sound good. I'm waiting in the pits. Okay.
Yeah, one thing I still have a lot of fuel on board, and it is gallons apparently. So
Yeah, let me check mine gallons. I'm at 12.7 gallons. What are you
I
at?
think it was running 10. So I'm gonna try running. I mean, it's qualifying, so we're just trying to go flat out. I'm gonna try running with just 5.3, which says it's 2 laps, but I think that's really 5. So it'll give me like 2 or 3 hot laps. So I'll try
Oops, dang it.
try my current setup once.
How's the grapes treating you? Good?
Man, I miss grapes. They're
You
so
know
good.
what? Maybe I need to buy grapes. I need to start eating grapes or something. I wonder if that's why I sleep so much. I mean, well, not because I'm not eating grapes, but because I'm not eating healthy. So, I mean, I could do it when I was a kid, but now it's like I'm just kind of dragging all the fucking time.
Yeah, I feel that same way, but I'm actually eating relatively healthy. I mean, it's like my snacks are like bananas and apples and stuff like that.
Right.
Meals, like I cook for myself quite a bit. But it's like I'm still tired. Like I'm trying to figure out how to not be tired. Now I'm also exercising a lot, but so it's gonna be tiring for a while.
Right. 14.
I better have more energy in like 2 weeks or.
Well, hey, let me know how it goes, because I want to know if I can maintain my shitty lifestyle and it doesn't matter, then, you know.
Yeah, the problem is you reach a certain age and all of a sudden it's like, all of a sudden it's like your body's like, nope, you gotta start treating me right.
Yeah, you go in, you got high blood pressure. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me think. Is there anything? If everything felt good actually in that last, so I'm not gonna mess with anything yet. So time for a little qualifying action.
Yep. Just trying to set the best flat-out lap you can. So I'm gonna try to take turn 1 and then that turn, that like chicane after Eau Rouge. Try to take those a little conservatively, and the rest of the lap attack.
I'm gonna let you pull out first, and then I'll go with.
Okay, so I'm out on track. I'm getting ready to come up to the last turn.
Okay. I'm gonna watch you on the monitor.
Julio.
Whoops.
No. Okay. Yeah, low fuel. I almost lost it there.
What'd you get? Oh, that's right. You weren't timing yet.
Yes, that was my out lap. So.
I'm gonna let you get about halfway around, then I'll come out. Actually, I'll come out now because I won't catch you.
By the time you get on track, I'll be.
Yep.
Always up the road. Okay, that felt alright. Still could have been a little better. Okay, I'm gonna take this a little conservatively. Turn with the bump. It's like.
What is your speed? What are you getting up to in speed when you come up to that first that first chicane?
195 is the max speed I touch.
Okay, I'm getting up to about 201.
Okay. So
Now that's not gearing though. That is well, it could be gearing because I messed with the basic stuff, but
probably more downforce.
yeah, downforce. Was gonna say.
Because I'm also not sure how my gearing setup is compared to my Indianapolis setup. It should be more prone to top speed here, but I'm not certain. I haven't compared the two. Yeah, 194 is what I'm touching on the backstretch coming up to the last turn. $156.7. Wow, I can't believe I caught it. Like, I went to accelerate out of turn 1, and I was just
Started to go sideways.
Oh man, yeah. I was losing it all over the place.
I know. It's like these cars will turn you into a Jedi pretty quick, you know.
See what my second split time is. If it's not too good, I'm gonna go ahead and try a different setup.
This is gonna be my hottie. We'll see where we're at. I keep forgetting we could adjust the ride height to see if that makes any difference. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at, though.
Yeah, it sounds like I might need to take out some downforce or lengthen the gears. It sounds like I'm giving up a lot in terms of speed, so, and not really gaining that much in handling. Because it sounds like you're pretty comfortable with your handling. Oh yeah, I'm 2 seconds better than my first lap. So right now through sector 2. So I should be in the like mid 154s.
Or are you watching me?
No, I'm still on a lap.
Oh, okay.
You got a good lap going?
Yeah, I should have a pretty decent lap. But no, I was just curious if you were watching me.
154.8.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
So we know we're starting to get warmed up and zeroing in a little bit.
Yeah, I mean that's like no setup changes too. So, I mean,
Well,
So I'm gonna try.
that would have been pretty good. I bet I would have got close to 153 again, but I got pretty crazy going into that chicane, and I saved it. Like, I started going to the grass, and then I saved it, and it started to slide. I saved it again, and then
All right, that was a
and then around I went.
2.28.
It's funny, even after spinning out and playing around in the grass, I did better on that lap than I did on the very first lap that I took sincerely when we first started driving. It's pretty good.
Alright, so I took some downforce out of both wings, so more out of the front than out of the rear. So we'll see how this handles.
It's a wild setup, but I've got the hang of it pretty well. That chicane was my fault, so I'm not blaming the car on that. I just got off too far into the grass.
It's like I wasn't taking the backstretch terribly, or the stretch after Eau Rouge terribly seriously, but I was already reaching 197 instead of 194. So
You know, one thing about iRacing that iRacing looks like an okay game, but it looks like it's almost just all oval tracks.
no, I mean there's plenty of road courses and stuff too.
Okay.
It's just that I think it seems to me like it's more prominent for like the stock car-esque stuff, or
Kind of like the US leagues and stuff. Is that?
yeah, but there's plenty of road courses or road course racing stuff on there as well. I think it's just that the iRacing seems like the NASCAR of racing sims. So
Right.
It's catering more to the
All
you know,
right,
look at the
that
great
was a
wheel-to-wheel racing.
152.43.
With caution fests and stuff like that.
Right. I was gonna say I ran a 152.4, by the way.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna keep going because I think I'm starting to get dialed in. Making good use of 7th gear. I'm pretty happy with that because I'm still gaining speed. You know, at the end of that tricky turn.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell you call that turn. Trixie Bob corner.
Sounds like a good one to me. Is that the one you just went through?
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm getting up to 200 miles an hour, so...
Wow. Really got a hold of that one. On the outside. Okay. Whoop.
I'm already better. I'm better than the first sector by 4/10 almost. 3.9.
Yeah, I just
3.39.
wiped out. I'm gonna go. You know, all right. Since I know that I have a decent setup now, I'm going to throw on medium tires and just see what it's like.
Yeah,
You know what I
might as
mean?
well get some data. Find out if you can find anything else that
Oh.
improves.
Oh, I forgot we can't change tires in qualifications. I forgot. Oh well.
So, we're locked in once we start qualifying.
Apparently, yeah, it's not letting me change it.
I think we experienced that on Indianapolis.
Okay, I'm fine with that. We can change other things though, but we just can't change the compound. Okay, let's
Must have been
see.
the Formula One regulations in 2006.
Yeah, I guess so.
You have to know by qualifying what you're gonna do.
3.5.
I actually lost a lot of time in the middle section. For some, I'm not sure why.
I wish we could just find a good track for AI. You know what I mean? Sometime, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it would be nice. Yeah, I mean,
kind of.
Indianapolis will probably like the Indianapolis Oval will be nice once we
Once we get Lynn St. James out.
yeah, once we weed out the baddies.
I raced on the British, and on the British one of the British tracks. Are you? Oh, okay. I'm just cruising for you, so you can blow around me.
I spun. No, I'm done.
Oh.
I spun it up.
But I was gonna say one of those British tracks I can actually race on there and compete. But kind of like that. Remember that track we used to first race on when we were driving the go-karts in this game?
Oh yeah, Northamptonshire.
Northamptonshire actually.
Silverstone.
once you get used to that track in these cars, you can compete. Man, I really let it go there, didn't I? I'm going to go back to the pits. Kind of pisses me off. Okay.
Okay, go, get out quick, because we're getting out of the time. We're going to have one hot lap left.
Okay, okay.
I'm right behind you. I'll give you some space, but I'm right
Okay.
We get one hot lap.
I'm up on Trixie Bob Corner.
Yeah, I'm coming up on it as well. I made a change to the gear setting. I don't like it already. So.
You gonna change it back? Probably want to do that before the race starts.
I think I can. I think you can change it prior to the race, because like I think you can have one setting for the race and one setting for qualifying. And then
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But I already think I don't like it. It's like I don't get enough out of 6th gear to ever shift up to 7th. So it's like I basically got like a whole wasted gear.
Right. That's the tricky thing. Yeah, I was going to say I'm hitting about 202, 203 in 7th when I go into Trixie Bob Corner.
Yeah, that's what I was hitting with the setup I had. But this is just kind of an experimental one, because I know I'm giving up 2 seconds to you.
Right. Yeah, and it's not like, you know, second place in our races really isn't all that much of a tragedy. You know, 'cause it's actually the exact same place. So
Not too concerned. I just want to be able to be as competitive as I can be.
Oh yeah, yeah, I agree. No, that's mainly all I was looking for is just to get down to my old fighting weight. You know, like we were when we raced this earlier this summer.
Oh. That's good. Good start. Good start.
Oh, well, that's my last lap of the race. I guess I'll watch you. Fly, United Arab Emirates. Watching the old Olympus 72 show.
That's right. Ah, man. Yeah, I do not like this setup at all. Okay, take the gear
Yeah,
back
I saw that shit.
Really?
I saw you jump the apex. Yeah, from the other direction. I don't know, it just looked funny on camera, you know.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Oh, I can quickly see the 20-second delay.
Look.
Oh. Oh, good stuff. Alright. Okay, jump back. Make sure to set up your race fuel.
Oh yeah,
Race is 15 laps.
15. So what are we going about 16 or 17 gallons?
I'll probably go 18 just to be sure, because like it seemed to me like it was something a little over a second a lap.
Right.
Sorry, a gallon a lap. So.
Okay, my fuel's there. I actually did map. Remember how we can adjust everything in the pits, which we won't have to do on this, but I mapped everything to my D-pad. It works pretty well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you don't have to reach over to your keyboard anymore. You can just do it right on board.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, ready when you are. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna click it over.
Okay.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel
I
leave
do
the
have a
grid
formation
now.
lap set up.
What's that?
Formation lap.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I like it. It's a nice little. Makes me feel like I'm in a Grand Prix.
Yeah, me too. Well, that, and it gives us a chance to warm up our tires, you know.
Have a great beer before I head out.
Oh, I forgot that's a formation lap. Never mind. Was that on purpose?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that on the replay. You just kept driving straight.
I thought it'd be funny. I thought you go to like look to the right and turn in, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa.
Remember in the Papyrus NASCAR, we used to, if they started cheating us, we used to do that. Turn on invincibility.
Oh yeah. Or Kobe Bryant when it switched over to the other team. It's like, no, it was out of bounds.
Remember how quick you just got to the point where you wouldn't even see anything. You'd be like, start, right, start, out of bounds, start, left, start.
Well, I mean, if it's gonna do that, that's what you get, Kobe Bryant, for putting your name on such a cheating game and then living up to that potential in the 2000.
It's funny because that game was that's a really good game. It's just the level of ridiculousness just knows no bounds, you know.
I love the one where it's like the ball on a pass, like it's like, oh, pass to this guy, and then you can watch it on the replay, like stop in midair.
Go back and then appear in some other guy's hands. Remember a couple times they go "Arr!" blow the whistle, and then it would be like the ball would drop through the hoop, and it's like you actually made the shot, but it wouldn't.
But it wouldn't. It's like when we did a technical foul. It's when you
Yeah.
you push the guy.
Yeah, you could just straight up shove people.
Oh yeah.
That's I mean, honestly, that's an underrated game, I think, and
It's a good game.
that would be a blast to play on or to stream.
The stream on Twitch.
That would be a blast. Yeah, I mean that would be funny as hell, especially the way we play it.
Oh yeah. The way we play games, I think people would like it, and they would catch on to it, and I think people would like to view our ridiculousness.
Right.
All right, I'm coming up now.
Okay. I actually had to put it in reverse and back up a little bit. Whoops.
Okay, so I'm in formation. Don't jump start. Don't jump the start.
I know. Come on, go straight. Okay.
Well, you handled that first pretty well. I immediately shut up the second.
What happened back there?
Spun out. Like, it wasn't a bad spin out, but it was like I was sideways on the track.
Well, I have every confidence that I will screw up, so.
Yeah, actually, my main goal is to, which I've already kind of screwed up a little bit, but my main goal from here on out is to run a clean race.
Right.
So we'll see how this goes.
Come on, turn. Okay. Man, I'm really loving that grassy area on the left. Apparently, I like it better than I think, because I keep going there.
You're like,
Whoa.
"Hey, I'd like to set up here and have a picnic."
Wow.
Unfortunately, I got this race thing going on.
Car keeps pulling to the left. Okay. Well, at least it'll be a race now.
Yes. It'll be interesting to see how we handle different corners.
It's the fuel that's got me thrown off.
Oh yeah, it's like I've got all this inertia.
Yeah, exactly. The oversteer's starting to rear its ugly head now, you know?
It's like your setup's good on low fuel, so that'll be good for the end of the race.
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay, let's get on the course. There we go. Kept wondering why it was, like, pulling to the left when I'd hit the brakes. It's like all the fuel's to one side of the car or something, you know?
yeah. Dang it. Shot that first one.
I did a little bit. I kind of caught up to you and started following you, and
Like, follow me, I'll show you.
That was a 207.28.
Taking it pretty gingerly,
yeah, I was gonna say.
as you can tell.
just a little bit, but. The more grinding on the tires, the merrier. Gets them nice and warm.
That's right. It's like, oh, you wanted warm tires? I'll give you warm tires.
What?
I said I see it.
That's why I was making that noise. I was like, yeah, yeah. It was like Arnold. Yeah. Whoa. I was locked in second there for a second.
Yeah, I think I actually would like to take my lower gears down a little. I followed you right into the grass.
I was looking at my chat to see if anyone's saying anything, but it's like texting and driving Formula One. Don't mix.
Yeah.
Doesn't mix.
Well,
What were you saying about you?
For me, it's okay.
What about your lower gears?
Oh, I almost want to shorten them up a little bit because like I feel like I'm not getting through them fast enough.
That was
There's
a
something I don't know. I gotta figure out some way. 'Cause
156.00.
lower speed corners, I'm really not getting any kind of acceleration at all.
I knew that was coming. Did you spin out too?
Yes.
Okay, me too. I itched my arm and I started to fly off the track.
Yeah, so much for that clean race thing. But
Yeah.
That's one thing that the time attack thing is for.
Well, at least we're doing equally shitty.
That grass over on the left side was like, hey, how you doing? It's like, I feel like it just pulled me in, like it was gravity or something.
It was like, remember how you're on the go-karts out at Grandpa's? If you got that left tire up into that embankment, it would like pull the go-kart up to the side of the hill.
Oh yeah.
What in God's name, man? This is like the hillbilly F1.
No, it's just hey, we haven't played this game in like 3 months that much.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Man, my engine did not like what I just did to it right there. I shifted way down.
What was it like?
So it was like,
Probably gonna catch me because I've been hitting the sand.
yeah, I'm right behind it. I think you will. I think you're in the lower gears. I think you get away a little better than I do. In the top gears, I think we're about the same.
Right.
I mean, it might just be downforce differences, but I think you seem to do a little better than me. I think in pure accelerator. I cannot believe I spun out there. What?
All right, that was a
So much for that running a clean race thing.
208.78.
It's one spin. Whoa, hey. I started to do a spin out. I caught it.
Nice.
It's that natural traction control. Your foot. That's what one guy said. It was on SVT Performance years ago, and everyone was, because it's when traction control in the Mustangs was fairly new.
Yeah.
And one guy said, "You know what we had back in the Fox bodies in the '80s for traction control?" He's like, "Your foot." Yes. Well, that's my spin out for this lap.
Cool.
I'm glad Invulnerability's on. Otherwise, we'd be in trouble.
Yeah, that's actually one thing I want to talk about on time attack. I actually want invulnerability to be off if you're.
That would be fine. I like the add. Like I said, right now I'm kind of haphazard just because it's been a while, but.
Yeah, same here. Yeah. So yeah, after this race, I want to talk about that, like getting like an agreed upon setting for time attack, and then basically I want to get started on it.
Okay.
I've got plenty of ideas for it. Not necessarily on like the setup necessarily, but on just the general type things. I've got some ideas on, so I'd like to get your feedback.
Let me see if I can at least get one decent lap in. Won't be this one, but next lap.
All right, that was a 2:02.20.
You spin out the final turn.
No, I didn't. You mean that turn I just took there?
Not the first turn, but the final turn.
Oh, the chicane thing?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Okay,
so like
I
you gained a lot of ground on me there, so I just was curious. I'm looking at the time interval difference. It was like in the 11-12 range. Now it's in the 7 range.
May have just hit the brakes too hard or something. But yeah, I'm still going straight. This should be a pretty good lap because the fuel's starting to get lower now.
Yeah, I guess in theory your tires will be wearing too. So.
Yeah.
But I think we were noticing at Indy though, they weren't really wearing. I mean, that was one reason we were staying away from soft, but
Right.
it really wasn't that significant of wear.
Oh shit. Hit the sand a little bit there. Really could do without the sand on certain parts of this track.
Well, I mean, for real life, it's to slow you down in the wall at really high speed turns.
Well, I know. The area, though, I'm hitting the sand at is just over the edge of the apex, like before you get to that big sandy turn.
Gotcha, yeah, I see what you're talking about.
The bullshit chicane was kind of screwed me up. I didn't spin, but got a 154.9.
That was
I could do a little better than that.
154.98.
I did not do it this lap, but my best lap so far is 155.7. So that's better than my practice lap. Or my best lap during practice. Actually, wait, did I run a 154 in qualifying?
Yeah, I thought you ran a 153.
No, 154.8.
Oh, okay.
I was on pretty good pace through a certain section, and
Right.
I mean, this is a long lap, so I mean, it screwed up somewhere.
That was
I think I'm taking
153.36.
three turns really conservatively. I think I'm losing time to you on those 3 turns. The first turn, the last turn, and Trixie Bob.
Yeah, Trixie Bob. Yeah, those are basically the 3 trickiest. I'm definitely, like I said, I'm going full bore no matter what on that hill.
Yeah, I have no problem with Oak plenty of fuel.
They're like, but according to this, you've only got so many laps left.
Yeah, like, we said at the start of the race that you were... I know, but I'm calling it audible.
I flipped off the track a little bit, but it was in an area where there was asphalt outside, so...
Yeah, that helps.
All right, that was a 155.50.
Finally switched my telemetry over to where I want it to be.
What happened?
Oh, it's just the telemetry. I like having it on the interval,
Oh, gotcha.
and it's like when the crew's like, "But you said you were gonna."
Yeah,
I know what I said. I wanted to say something different, but I couldn't because our team principal was standing right there. So I wanted to say his strategy was way off, and really, I think my fuel mileage goes 3 times farther than you think it does.
Oh, that couldn't be. This is the highest tech car in the world. There's no way. It's like, I think it had something to do with the laws of physics around here.
They're different in the mountains of Belgium.
It's not like we're in India or something. You know,
You must have it confused with that North American physics.
like, yeah, if you're... if you're beyond the prime meridian, the physics change, you know. Whoa, 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 whoa. I have another funny meme to send you after we get done.
Okay.
And this one I made myself,
All
so
right, that was
I think you'll enjoy it.
55.18.
It has to do, you know how you see that meme with Morpheus that people pass around sometimes, and it says something like the version of history that we were. What if I told you the version of history you were taught, you know, wasn't accurate? You know, and all this.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be, you know, those truther assholes. Well, I made one that says, what if I told you that the version of history you were taught in school was fairly accurate? You were just too asleep you were just too asleep to know when they taught it, you know. Shit, and I spun out trying to tell funny. I can only get going again.
Funnies are good. Funnies are worth the spin.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I agree. Well, because it is. It's the same types that will claim history is different than what they taught. I was like, no, actually, because they'll always say, well, they didn't teach this or that, and I was like, no, actually, that's exactly where I learned it. You know, what they're telling me, I was like, it's just, you're not very perceptive, you know? You know, I mean, and that's coming a lot, that's a lot coming from a guy with a 1.4, you know, I mean, grade point average.
I was saying I wouldn't have graduated 82nd or 81st in my class, but a guy ahead of me dropped out.
Hey, that's 87th out of 88 to you. I kind of get a kick out of that. You know, it's like giving off the impression of intelligence, and then when they ask, you know, oh, it's like, 1.4. Oh, wow.
You guys got
Really?
both sides of that covered, huh? That's
Yeah, really, yeah, we do, don't we? I was going to say, really overshot the chicane that time. Alright, I'm going to try to make this next lap a sincere one.
All right, that was a 2:04.45.
I need to start shifting down first in that chicane, in the final chicane, because staying in second just isn't enough. Five laps to go next time at the line.
Shit. I did the first gear thing. First gear will really grab you.
Oh yeah. Like I almost don't want a first gear in this car. It's like,
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like, from what I've heard about driving like a diesel or something, you know, it's like a creeper gear.
First gear is for getting out of the pits.
Yeah.
That's all it is there for. I was playing out of the bunker.
Remember Shooter McGavin? He's like, hey, spends more time in the sand than David Hasselhoff.
1:55.19.
Yeah, I know. It was so stupid, it was funny.
It's like he tells that at all his cocktail parties, doesn't he? I need to take a different line through that, I think. Turn one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one's, to be honest, I need to try to get something going there, because I'm really, like, shoot from the hip on that one. Like, I'm like, wherever my car's pointed, I was like, okay, let's just make it happen, you know?
It's like, okay, proceed.
Shit, it's almost even worse going into neutral. Because, like, neutral, you can start driving again, and then, like, you flip it into first gear and the car spins out.
I see some smoke. Is that you?
Yeah, that was me.
1:59.98.
Four to go.
I have a problem.
What's that?
Looks like I might run out of gas.
Really?
Yeah, I guess I'll have to pull into the pits.
How much fuel do you
Um,
have? What gallons?
oh, 1.3 gallons.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna wait until the next lap to do it though. I'll pull in. I just want to see because this is a good lap here.
You might need to do it this lap. Just go on
That
through.
was a 154.1.
I'll risk it. Actually, yeah, you're right. I might need to. Oh well. Oh well. Let's go for it. Man, yeah, it's dropping down to 1 gallon.
You can turn around.
I actually thought about it.
No, it'll black flag you.
Okay. I might. Gosh, ooh, I don't know. If I make it, it's gonna be by the cheese of the nip. So
I can try and push you into the pits if you.
that would be, yeah, that'd be hilarious. And then it would really be Hillbilly F1.
I was just thinking about how funny that would be.
Yeah, I know.
I miss Trixie Bob.
Yeah, like we inherited an F1 car, but we still don't really have any money. And you know, we're like, well, all we want to do is just enter the race, run a good time, and just see what we get. And then it's like during the race, I run out of gas. See, we can't afford the tow truck.
Team Florida. How are you doing? What's your
I'm at 0.3. I think I might make it. 0.2. Maybe it's like a car in real like on the streets. You get like an extra 30-gallon buffer. Oh, this might be it. I might be coasting into the pits. I'm at 0.1. Oh yeah, she's starting to die. Come on, baby. Where is the pits entrance?
It's right after the second of those two.
Those two turns? Okay, well I gotta.
It's like instead of going on the front stretch, you just kind of veer wide to the right. Did you make it?
Oh, I see it. No, I turned around. They didn't black flag me. Oh shit, I missed it again. I don't know where the hell it's at.
Okay, where are you? Okay,
There it is.
Okay.
Is this it? Yeah, this is it. I made it. I made it.
Okay. Are you gonna? Okay. Let me know. Let me know if you get there or not.
Okay. Okay. Oh, she's dead. I'm in neutral. I'm gonna let it coast. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I can get it.
I'll get you next lap.
Okay. Shit. Yeah, I'm cooked.
Okay.
I'm rolling like 2 months. Oh gosh. At least I can rest my foot for a minute. Oh, and this gives me time to kind of mess around with how much fuel I'm going to take on. I'm going to just go with 5 gallons, I think.
Yeah, that'll get you there. This is so funny.
That has never happened. Yeah, I should have went. I went with 16.4 instead of 18. I should have went with 18.
Yeah, I went 18-0.
Yeah.
And actually, while I push you to your pit stall, I'm gonna get a gallon. Just to be safe. Cause I've only got a lap and a half to go, and I have 2.5 gallons left, so I think I'm actually good. But
I'm digging the way the D-pad works on this. I think it's a lot better than, like, I feel like now I'm not a slave to the other input devices.
the keyboard.
Yeah, so I can actually, yeah, just use my D-pad to mess with stuff. That's neat.
One thing I would like to change over to my steering wheel is the one that flips through the different telemetry options. That'd be the one that would really help.
That's what I've got like on every single button on here. I've got like temperature, tire temperature, and then actual engine temperature and stuff, and you know my other. Oh, I've got basically everything mapped telemetry. Then my top left is view, and my top right is speed limiter. What does this do? Multiplayer event cannot be paused. I don't know what that other one does. I must have it set. All right, sweet. About to get some gas.
Yep.
I'm in neutral, so you know what? I'm gonna go to the outside view for this. This is gonna be great on the replay. I can't wait. Let me see if I can see. Can you see me? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. 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 Yeah, I'm steering. Yeah, I can see it. Can you? I've got it in neutral. Is it not moving anymore? It won't move me anymore, will it?
I'm having a hard time getting forward.
Yeah, I don't have the brake on or anything. It's in
Wait,
neutral.
I'm gonna back up.
Okay.
Running start.
Okay.
Okay, here I go.
Okay. There we go. Just had to get a little juice going there. I think this should be enough.
All right, that was a 5:20.
That was a 5:21, my worst lap of the race. Okay.
We have the same pit stall.
Do we?
Yeah, I guess we're teammates, so I guess that
Oh,
makes sense.
yeah.
Teammates in Formula 1 share the same pit stall.
Okay. Awesome. I'm back in business.
Cool.
Okay. Okay. Fresh set of tires. Got some fresh fuel.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. We should do our hilarious commentary, guys. And be like-
Yeah. I'm gonna edit the first part of this out, and then of course have the whole stream,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to save that part where you pushed me. Yeah, just like it's a funny outtake or something. I think that's pretty good.
It's like dominating the race and runs out of fuel.
Or it's like gotta push from an unexpected ally, you know, or something like that.
I took a little bit of a ride there over Trixie Bob. And there's like if you go straight through it, it has like some bumper things that keep you from going too fast.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you hit it at a high rate of speed,
It just bounces you.
well, I did a couple of flips there. So what's really funny about all this is that if I had landed upside down, you would have still won the race.
Oh yeah, you would have been stuck, wouldn't you? Oh, well, you know what I would have done just to return the favor? I would have smacked you to try to get you to fly back up on your top.
I don't know if you remember, but one time when we did Nürburgring, we did Nordschleife.
Oh yeah, we we flew out of the track.
Flew out of bounds.
That's funny.
Which is funny
That
because
was
in
a
speedrunning games, sometimes you're trying to get out of bounds because you can
2:14.60.
get from one place to another quicker. But that did not work out for me at Nordschleife. Like I couldn't get back into the track. Like I wasn't like voided or anything. Like I just couldn't get back into the track. Oh, it's so fun.
Yeah, I forgot because there's one areas that are pretty narrow, and if you hit it just right, it's like Dukes of Hazzard, you know.
Oh yeah. That was flying like a Confederate flag in South Carolina. Waiting for you for the customary burnout.
If I come over for that Papa John's pizza, we should try to stream. We should stream NWO, and just have like an extravaganza night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, vintage game night.
Yeah, stream NWO versus WCW and Kobe Bryant and all that.
Yeah, sounds like it'd be fun to
Because
make.
those are some entertaining games, you know.
Yes, they are. I'm in neutral, and I'm starting to veer down the hill. So, like basically, I just went straight through turn 1, so that's where I'm sitting.
Oh, what are you waiting? Oh, you're done?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're a lap ahead of me. Oh, yeah, I'm on my last lap. I forgot. Okay. I might get a decent lap this time. Let me see. Well, Chicane kind of went weak in there, but...
I got Sticker Brush Symphony in the background. I'm looking looking in the mirror waiting for you.
152.4 in the last lap.
Oh, nice. There you are. There you are. Hello.
Ready for the inaugural. Whoops. Are you already dead?
No. Oh yeah, yeah. Going a little bit neutral.
Let's try to go around you.
Trying to circle around.
Yeah. Okay. Are both of our cars on fire? Yeah, they are.
Nice.
That's funny.
Oh, that was fun. Not because we drove great, but because it was just a good time with the racing sim.
Yeah, I know. I know. We get some good laps in there, but I mean, honestly, like, I'm streaming this. I streamed it as time trial. Because, I mean, that's kind of what it was, but... Yeah, like I said, I just wish we had some way to, like, use these skills against enemies. You know what I mean?
That's the one area where iRacing would be good, because it's like there is a large community there.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shut down my stream.
Okay.
And then we can talk about this time trial stuff. So anybody out there watching, thanks for tuning in. I'll might catch you later or something if I stream something else, but until next time.
Yeah, thanks everyone.